Really with me is Sam, Kobe Hartman, Kensler. So Scarra, how's it going, man?
It's going pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, we could hear from the crowd. There was some really big news this weekend. We brought you in. It's going to affect pretty much all the mid laners in the LCS. Bjergsen got a haircut. What's your take on this?
I think him and Reckless have a lot of synergy now. Maybe looking to bring over a new AD carry from Europe.
All right. In all seriousness, though, bringing in Golden Glue, when you went to go pick him up, did you have any time to give him advice? Like, there's a whole lot to go over coming from the challenger scene going into the LCS. What were some of the big things that you really wanted to convey to Golden Glue?
Just like the mindset when you play mid. Like, it just seems like he needed someone to help him realize like what to do in certain points. Like, he may question himself in certain areas, and a lot of that just comes through like matchup knowledge. And that's something that I know very well. And so he finally has someone else to talk to about any questions that he has, and I'm just there to guide him to become a better player.
So what is it about Golden Glue that made your team seek him out to put him in the mid lane?
It was like a month ago where I was like, oh, I think Golden Glue could be actually pretty good. And then after that, like I started performing pretty poorly, and the team decided to search out Golden Glue to replace me as a mid lane.
Mm-hmm. What do you think Golden Glue will bring to the team?
I think he's a more aggressive player, and he's got specific champion picks that I don't play. So, and I don't want to say anything else, but he's really good on those champions, and it's going to be a treat to watch today.
Yeah, did the rework of Gragas have anything to do with this?
Yeah, that's the main reason. My team was like, you're done.
4.5 Gragas, never more for Scarra. So, yeah, we have seen Golden Glue play a lot of assassins, Akali, Yasuo being really big ones in the challenger scene. So, you said you talked to him about mindset and stuff. Have you already seen him grow in the short time you've been kind of coaching him, or not yet?
Yeah, definitely. I've seen him become a better player in front of my eyes, so to speak. It's just like, I feel like the questions that he has are like very simple. It's like he only needs a wall to bounce back what he already knows, and for like the most of his questions, and I could just be there and be like, you're right. So he just needs someone to literally be there and be like, you're right. And I feel like that'll help him a lot in terms of confidence and just playing the game better.
That's good. I'm glad you're helping him out there to get his confidence up. So then I want to talk to you then about your career here, because you've, of course, been with Dig for 2.5 years, popular streamer for a while. What are some big moments for you for the last while?
The biggest thing I can think of, and I was playing Yi yesterday, was my APE game against TSM. That was really the shining moment of APE as soon as he got nerfed, like right before he got nerfed. So that was a pretty big game for me in terms of the LCS. Of course, one of my favorite memories was my first debut at IPL 3. We came out, I played top lane, so something completely random, and we won the tournament with me playing a champion I had played like twice before. So it was just a really, it's like the first tournament I ever went to, so of course that sparks a lot of memories.
Mm-hmm. Always a good feeling. So looking forward now, you're moving into sort of a coaching position. What are the goals that you have so far for yourself for coaching Team Dignitas? What kind of direction do you want to take the team in now?
I think it's really easy for me to be able to slip back into a coaching position, because a lot of times I was just focused on how to make myself better. But now that I can see like the bigger picture, like making the team better as a whole just means that I have to concentrate on like their biggest weak points. Like we spent a lot of time this week just working on rotations. Stuff that like the mid game where I feel like Dig has a near perfect 5 minutes. Like the first 5 minutes, Dig plays extremely well. But after that, it's like starts to crumble. And so I spent a lot of time working on that crumbling factor, especially this week.
Mm-hmm. At least you'll see if you guys can keep the crumbs together here with this one. We want to get your thoughts on our Twitter question of the day today. The groans make it worse. Our Twitter question of the day. Twitter question of the day. Man, I am bad today. Which player in the North American LCS has impacted the way you guys play, and how? Now for Scarra, any players that have impacted your career?
I would say like for Seasons 2, I know GG played a really big impact. And although he's not here with us anymore, like he impacted almost all the mid laners in NA. And I know personally from talking to him a lot, like I know I used to talk to Link a lot. And in this, in the previous season, and in this split, I talked to Shifter. I ended up talking to Shifter quite a bit. So those are the 3 mid laners I've like looked up to / just conversed with a lot, and just had a lot of different like back and forths with.
Mm-hmm. And actually, as a follow-up, I know a lot of players, after hearing your retirement, like pros talking about how much you impacted them as well in their careers. How do you feel about like the pros who are like, they're kind of like sad you're gone?
I mean, it was really heartwarming, I would say, because at the time that it happened, like it was still kind of a shock to me, and now it's like it's like they said that, so I was able to be like, well, I'm glad I was able to make these kind of memories for them and like with them.
It's good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us and making some memories for the North American fans here today. And for you guys at home, actually, if you want to send your answers to @lolesports.com and use that hashtag LCS, then you might hear your 140 character response later in our